Hey, it's Cory, Boldroff, the real estate guy. I usually don't do these. I do quick tips, but I actually haven't done one on what you're supposed to do when you're previewing homes, what to look for, how to make houses stick out, and what kind of notes to take. So I am going to go through this home right now. We're about to show a buyer that's going to be here shortly, so I'm going to sneak in here real quick. It is during COVID, so I have my mask on. I just use my hand sanitizer, but I'm going to switch it and kind of show you what to look for. So one of the first things to do is look at street parking and see how busy the street is. So I always suggest people wait out here for like a minute or two and just kind of see how the traffic is and how people fly by or drive slow or how inconsiderate or considerate they are. Then as we come up, you just look around and be patient. Don't be in a rush, especially if you're looking at 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 houses in a day. Really take your time through each one. Don't be afraid to spend 10-15 minutes. The number one rule, as I always say, is look high, don't be high. So not look high, but actually look high. Start with the ceilings. This is one of the major things that people never do, is they never look up at the ceilings. So when you're going through a home, really tour it, look up at the ceilings, make sure there's no watermarks, stains, cracks, because that's the first thing. People are always interested in looking at appliances and things like that, but they don't actually look up high. The next thing to do is, because I use your hand sanitizer or if you're wearing gloves, open drawers. See what kind of cabinet space there are. People know that they're showing homes, they should be aware that you're going through. And this is in the kitchen. Don't go through bedroom drawers, things like that. But look them up, open up the stove, because you really want to understand what kind of appliances they are, what kind of condition they are. Sometimes I'll even suggest that run the water, see what kind of water pressure there is. Is it coming out colored? So these are all little different things to look through. And then we're going to go through. I'm just going to kind of show you it. I always suggest people take notes or take pictures of things that catch their eye, especially if you're looking again at 5, 6 to 10 homes. They're all going to blend in together at the end of the showing. So look through them, see the closet space, because these are all different things that you're going to get into escrow and then all of a sudden realize, oh my gosh, the closets are small or they're big or what have you. The next thing we always want to do is look at the ground, the level. Look to see if you see any cracks, okay? Cracks are a big sign of it. And also another one to do is shut the doors. So these are actually a sliding door. But with normal doors, if you shut it and it's a little uneven, it could indicate that there's a problem with the foundation or there's a leveling problem. So definitely do that. So here's a perfect door to show you. When you shut a door, it should shut and it should look even. You shouldn't see any air gaps in between them. So that's one of the little things that you can do. So we're going to go through and again, look at closet space. So when you're in the bathroom, sometimes I'll just flush the toilet. So again, these are things that you'll be able to do during your inspection, but why get into a house, into escrow, if you're not fully aware? Take pictures of windows to make sure that they're double paned or single paned. You can see just a little bit of cracking right here. Not the end of the world. That's just more sealant and paint. But if you start seeing, again, cracks up in the ceiling, stains in the ceiling, those are all things that you want to look at. So we're going to go through the backyard. And again, these are just tips and little things that you should do when you're previewing homes. Feel free to look through the whole video, or if you guys have questions, let me know. So we're going to come to the outside. And again, I like to look, especially if there's crawl spaces, see if the foundation is cracked. Now this one looks like it's been re-stuccoed and painted recently, but you can still see there is a little crack there. Pretty normal, but you can see they're running through here. So I don't know if you can pick that up. But, look at the ground. All the cracks just show things are settling in. Now, if there are raised cracks, if there's actually a levelization between the difference, or there's a difference between the cracks, then that's a bigger concern. You can see this wall here. There's cracks, so you'd want to just kind of give it a little push. Make sure it's just, that just looks like a masonry crack. But you can tell it goes all the way down. So again, when you're putting in an offer, be aware of that. And when you're doing your inspection, be aware of it as well. This one has obviously stunning views, so I would suggest that my buyer take a picture of this view so they can kind of remember, because that probably won't jog it in, and then they go through. So again, I just do these quick tip videos just to give you guys some insights, whether you're using me or not. I like to help out people and give them knowledge and experience. And again, so when you're looking through a home, when you're previewing it through the first time, take your time. Look at the street parking, look at how the traffic's coming through that area. Always look high, don't be high, look high. And then look through cabinets in the kitchen, test the water, and then look for cracks in the foundation.